All right, so sorry for keeping you guys waiting. So we're about to start today's workshop. Um, so, like usual, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Busayo Motuka. I am the lead coach at Code 14. So, who we are at Code 14? So, at Code 14, we are a research lab. Our human objective is to educate educational system to be able to teach computer language at elementary level. So this workshop is organized by Dodo and brought to you by Good 14. The purpose and aim of this workshop is to train teacher so that teacher can go and train their pupils on how to be secure on the internet. And this workshop is specifically designed for pupils between 7 to 14 years. So again, it is designed to train the teachers so that teacher can go ahead to their various skills to train their pupils on how to be safe on the internet. So without further ado, let's dive in. Right. So this is the second slide of the documentation. So like I said, we're going to be training teacher. So as a teacher, this is one of the techniques you can use to bring the student into the conversation whenever you are training them. So since we are talking about the internet, so it is important to actually like ask the students uh, this kind of question. You can ask them that they should raise their hand if they use the internet, if they have ever used the internet. You can also ask them to raise their hand if they use the internet once a month. Ask them to raise their hand if they use the internet once a week, and so on. So with this kind of question, it will help bring the students into the conversation, and you see them raising up their hand, and they'll be eager to see what will come. So at this junction, the pupils are ready, you know, ready to hear what you have to say. They are ready to hear what you need to tell them about the internet. So let's go to the third slide and see what we have. Right. So this third slide is basically talking about how we can find out how the pupils use the internet. So as a teacher, whenever you are engaging with pupils, you should try as much as possible to, um, you know, make an inquiry from the pupils how they use the internet. Right. So a majority of adults tend to be, shy away from the fact that pupils are already using the internet. Right. They are already using the internet, of course, because even if they are not using it as in our present, that they are using it when we're not there. So basically, what I'm saying is that we shouldn't shy away from the fact that the students or the pupils are already using the internet, even more than us. At times, they might tend to pretend they are using the internet to do their own work, or they are just browsing to the internet. But then, believe me, they are doing more. And this is why we want to like make inquiry. Right, we should take it to them. We should ask them. Right. So you can ask them a question like, do you use the internet to chat with your friends? Do you use the internet to do your own work? Do you use the internet to have to share photos of yourself and family? Do you use the internet to share funny photos and videos? Right. So these are four type of questions you can ask them. So by doing so, you will see them raising up their hand to respond to your question, right? So you'll be eager to like, so you'll be amazed with kind of response you receive from them. You'll be amazed like, oh, really? So you people are using the internet for real, right? So this is what you're going to get from them. So that's basically what this particular slide is all about. So let's move to the fourth slide. Right. So I'm sure we still remember that we're talking about the internet, and you will agree with me that the internet is an awesome place to be. It's a good innovation, and that is what is happening around the world. And in some years to come, this is where everybody is going to be. If not already there, I mean, we're already there, but I mean, more people is expected to join the internet. More people is expected to use the internet. So this will tell you how great the internet is. However, despite the fact that the internet is a great tool to use, it also has bad side of it, right? So there are bad people on the internet, right? So there are four type of people on the internet, four type of bad people on the internet. The first part of them is the oversharer. The second are the hacker. The third one are the finisher. The last one, the troublemaker. So these are the four type of people we encounter on the internet. So these people tend to spoil the internet for us if we are not careful. So as a teacher, when you're training your students, you should make a lot of emphasis on this particular slide. You know, after you've painted the picture of how good the internet is, of how awesome the internet is, you should also do well to you know, let them know that the internet has its other side. The internet has its other side, which is the bad side of the internet. And so this is not an attempt to scare them away from the internet, but it's just an attempt to let them be conscious, to let them know that right, despite the fact that the internet is a good thing, it also has the bad side of it. Right. So let's move to the next slide and see what we have. So despite how we are talking about the internet, I'm sure you agree with me that kids generally love to hear something like hero and heroine. So they love to hear when you talk about hero and heroine. So that is why it is good to know the word like hero. So you can ask them why you're treating them that who wants to be an internet hero. You know, you can just ask them randomly and you'll be amazed that they will stand up and actually respond to you. So how do you be an internet hero? So there are four characteristics of an internet hero, or better still, you can put it this way: there are four ways to be an internet hero. Number one, you need to be sharp when you're on the internet and share with care. Number two, you need to be strong, share your secret. Number three, you need to be alert and don't fall for fake. Um, Number four, be kind. It's good to be kind. Number five, be brief. And when you're not sure, when you're in doubt, talk it out. Right. So these are four characteristics of an internet hero. So let's take them one after the other and discuss them. Right. So what does it mean to be sharp on the internet? So as a teacher or guidance, we want to train the pupils and let them know that whenever they're on the internet, they need to be sharp and share with care. So the next slide is going to demonstrate to us, how and why we need to be careful when we're sharing. So like this particular image is demonstrating to us how when you click on the button on the share button in an attempt to share something on the internet, what you share already go out of your reach. So what I mean is that we should try as much as possible to let the student know that whenever they share something on the internet, it's go out of their reach. It's no longer theirs again. they no longer have any control whatsoever on it, right? So that is what this particular slide is trying to let us know. So let's go to the next slide. Right, so this is another example of why we should train our students to be careful when they are sharing on the internet. So you can see the video of this particular man. This man, his name is Sobe. So they produced a particular video about himself preparing a barbecue piece of meat and he shared it on the internet. So so when you are training the kids, you can ask them if they've seen this particular video before. So allow them to raise their hand and put it down to answer the question. Right. So what we're trying to achieve here is that we're trying to train the student that they should be careful of what they share on the internet. Like this particular man now, this man just posted this video on the internet, right? Before you know it, the video went viral. Now the video of Survey now have over 6 million views on the internet with different copy. People already copied the video. People already made their own version of the video. Like you can see on our screen, you can see some people even go as far as preaching on a mug. You can see the other guy on the right trying to like mimic what Sunday what he did, and this guys at the left hand side trying to be printed it on their shirt. So this is how people can actually like this is how information can go over the internet. This is how information can go viral on the internet. Right. So we need to like make a lot of emphasis on this and train the students the need for them to be careful when they are sharing and they need to be careful of what they're going to share on the internet. So there's another example here. So this particular example is a video shared by some comedian. So we might have seen this particular video before, and the video already has over 10 million views on YouTube alone. So it is important to remember that anything we share has the potential to be forwarded. So funny video like this one being splattered over the internet is harmless. It's harmless, but what if the picture or video going viral was something embarrassing or damaging to you? So this is why we need to train the student to cultivate the habit of sharing positively whenever they want to share. So this particular workshop is not to discourage, or I mean, this particular session is not to discourage the student not to share at all. No, no, no. They can share, but they need to be careful when they are sharing. They need to be careful of what they share on the internet because once they share it, it's go out of their reach. They no longer have any control whatsoever on it. So let's move to the next slide. So the oversharer. So the oversharer and those people you see on the internet that tend to share a lot. So they share a lot, so they are already addicted to sharing. So it's already an addiction to them, and anybody can be oversharer. So oversharer can be your friend. So all what oversharer need is just for you to share something right on your platform. Probably they are following, probably that for example they are your friend on a particular platform like Facebook, and they see you posting something, they will just take that thing and help you to share it. That is their work. So they are oversharer that they can spoil things for you, and by so doing they can compromise your security, right? So you never know who of your friend will be what we call oversharer. So you know who I'm talking about, those people that love to spread information about others, whether means created or well intended. I'm sure that at some point you have either seen or heard about a picture of a post that got out of hand because of screenshots and oversharing. So important to treat our students, our young ones. Once they share information, it might be able to go anywhere on the web. So let's say, so now so when you are training them, just ask them that what kind of information should we be careful to protect. So you can just ask the student that okay, what kind of information should we be careful to protect. So example of information we need to be careful to protect include passwords, private images, bank information, and home address. Then let's move to the next slide. This is an example of people sharing information on the internet. This particular scenario is about two friends. This first person is her name is called Shikobiti. So they're actually like gossiping on the internet. So she's saying that I hate my teacher, and the second friend is saying me too, not knowing that their teacher is there. You know, they forgot naturally that their teacher is one of their friends on that same platform. And the teacher responded that you do realize your friend online, right? So, so they were actually shocked. So this is to tell us that we need to be careful when we're on the internet. And one thing we can do to actually like uh, control this, control who we share with, is checking our settings. Checking our settings. So let's move to the next slide and see. So as a kid, so how do we check our settings? So just like in the real world, you share different things with different people. So there are some things you can't give to Mr. A. There are some things you can't give that you can give to Mr. B. So you share things with different people at different point in time. For example, the fact that you invite people into your house, or the family, they should go into your bedroom and start scattering everywhere. So there should be boundary for everything. So the same thing applicable to the internet. So what you want to be shared with friends and stranger only I mean, so it is only what you want strangers to see that you share with them. So you can actually achieve this with settings. If you want to achieve this, try to move closer to your settings. So as a little one, if you're not sure of how to do that, try to talk to a trusted adult, particularly your parents. Discuss with them, okay, mom, I'm trying to like adjust my settings. Please, how can I go about it? So you talk to them and they will assist you to do that. So this slide is talking about it's actually a particular video that is used to demonstrate how we can share positively on the internet. So at this workshop, I'm not going to play the video. Yeah, so um, this particular document is going to be shared with teachers. We're going to share it with the teachers, and by the time teachers are training their students, they can go ahead to play the video for them. But I'm not going to play the video now. So what this video is talking about is just demonstrating how we can share positively on the internet, right? So that is what that particular video is all about. So this slide is actually about uh, we trying to reflect on what we have been discussing from the beginning of this presentation. To discuss appropriate content for different group of people. So in this scenario, with what we have seen on our screen, we have some set of information. So you can discuss while you are training the student, you can discuss with them Can discuss with them which among these do you think can be shared with anyone? Which out of these do you think can be shared with family and friends? Or which one do you think is good to share with everyone? So you can put them in pairs of group. Excuse me. You can put them in pairs of group and ask them to give you rec score. Right. So that's not about that. So let's go to the next slide. So let's play. What is let's play? Let's play is designed in this let's play is designed in this workshop to actually like explain to us to make us feel at home, to make us have a lot of fun because we've actually come a long way and let's play is actually like put there for us to to make us relax and make us learn. So let's play is a true or false statement. So we're going to be going through a lot of questions and we only have two options. So it's either it's true or false. So I hope we're together. So let's jump in and play. Okay, so the first one we have there is talking about once it is on the internet, it's still there forever. True or false? Okay, so before I read the answers, I would like us to like put our what we think. Let's put in the comment box so that afterward I can actually like check it. Right, so I'm going to read the answer. It's actually true. So once you share information on the internet, it's still there forever. Right, so let's proceed to the next slide. 1.37 billion people use the internet. True or false? So let's see what we have. It's actually true. So 1.37 people are already on the internet, and believe me, more people are still coming. People are joining the internet every day. People like becoming a meme and going viral. True or false? So let's see what we have. It's actually false. So so this is what we're going to be having for like 2 to 3 chapters. This is what we're going to be coming across. So there's no need for us playing all of this. So you already know what Let's Play is talking about. So by the time we release the documentation to teachers, they try as much as possible to take their time and to train their students with it. So I'm going to fast forward this. Right. So at this junction, I want to congratulate us for completing the first session of the workshop as we move to the next session. Right. So the second part of the documentation is talking about how students can be strong and share with care and secure their secret. I beg your pardon. How they can be strong and secure their secret while they're on the internet. So, and the reason why they need to be strong and secure their secret is because of the bad guys called hackers. So, hackers are on the internet. I'm sure we're already aware. And these hacker guys, they're just human beings. They are not spirits. They are human beings like us. Right? They are there to also use the internet like we are using the internet. Right? So the way they operate is they operate with kind of information they are able to lay their hand on. For example, hackers can operate from the angle of trying to guess your password. That's if you are having a weak password. So they might access your account and your personal information. They can just get into your personal stuff and before you know it, it can cost you a lot. So that is why we need to be careful of all these guys. So let's see how we can actually um, build ourselves and be prepared for hacker. So looking at what we have on our screen, it's a set of password. So when you are training the student, you can just ask them, can you crack this code? So looking at the code from number one to three, the first one is it's a numerical number. The second and the third it's a word, right? So the first one is the number, like I said, and looking at it, one can easily get what is missing there. One can easily get. So and you'll be amazed that this is some people's password. This is how some people save their password. Their password is so weak that even a newborn baby can easily guess their password, not less of hacker, right? So we need to be careful when we are setting our password. We need to be very careful. So move to the next. Let's move to the next slide. Right. So as you can see, we can see what is missing there. The first one, what is missing there is four. The second one, what is missing there is the two S and the R at the right hand side, and this one is EL. It stands for hello, right? Excuse me. So now that we've been talking about weak password, now what is a strong password? Let's see what is a strong password. So we're going to be talking about strong password and the characteristics of a strong password. For a password to be strong, it must have 8 to 12 characters. It must be mixed with numbers and letters. It must have uppercase and lowercase characters. It must have special characters. So these are four characteristics of a strong password. So whenever we are creating a strong password, all these four characteristics should be at least, we should use one out of it at least to create our password so that hackers won't be able to like get access into our private information. So now that we already trained the student on how to create a strong password, so how do we train them to memorize it? Because as a little one, they might be struggling with, uh, remembering their password. So let's dive in and see how we can train them on how they can, you know, remember their password. So again, just like we have been doing from the onset, whenever you're training them, you can just put them in pairs of group. You put them in the pairs of group and ask them to create a password. You ask them to create a password. So uh, you can actually create a password and swap out the letter with special character and number that look like the letter in some ways. So with a friend, you try to connect the letter with its special character or number. Right. So the same thing applicable to this one. So you ask them to put, for example, letter E, letter T, put them together, or a special number like T, like you know, hashtag or dollar sign, colon. So those are special characters that you can put together to form a strong password. So let's put our knowledge into practice to create an unbreakable, and unshakable, and totally memorable password. So you will need a pen and paper to complete this task, and also to listen carefully and follow instructions. So you need to ask the student to create a strong and memorable password by following the instruction on each slide. So then we need to write their password down with pen or pencil or paper. So teachers should enable to remind the student that once they are done with writing their password on the paper, excuse me, they should actually dispose the paper because it's their password and they are not supposed to share with anybody. Once they are done, they should just put the password and throw it inside the dustbin.